St. Thomas Dynasty here in NCAA 14. This is Jake from John J Gaming, and we have our very first game in Division 1 history for St. Thomas, where we'll play against FCS Northwest, and it's going to be one heck of a yawner because both of us are pretty bad. Granted, it looks like FCS Northwest actually has better ratings than us, which is extremely sad to see, but Curb Herd Streak, he's going to be rolling with us, so we're going to do our best to not disappoint the man, the myth, the legend. But hey, if you guys love college football content though, make sure you leave a like, and if you're brand new to the channel as well, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. Until then though, let's go ahead and jump onto the football field. So welcome to the one and only Osh Hall Stadium, and I have today, since I didn't create this team, whoever customized this stadium, it looks absolutely beautiful, and it is rocking and ready to go for some Division 1 football for the first time at St. Thomas. Gonna get into the coin toss though, and we will get the ball to start this game, so we're gonna go ahead and try to get things right with our very first play, get it to our custom recruit Denny Dilkins, and he actually gets us a nice gain of 4 yards. Pick things up with our next play here. We're going to try to run a play action. They send the blitz, try to chuck it over the middle, facing pressure, and it gets picked off, and he has a clear lane. He could get to the end zone, but he does get stopped in the red zone. Terrible start for the Tommies in their Division 1 chapter. But now it's time for the Tommies to get started here on defense, and they do step up pretty well. Their first defensive play, Zach Bryan gets in there for a loss as the defense rallies pretty well. However, on this next play though, they get the read option going to Cooper, who pitches it out to Harris. He stiffs up a man to the ground, and he nearly gets into the end zone, but will be downed at the 1. We almost stop him much earlier, but quarterback pitches it at the last second, and then of course right here, James Stewart, he's able to get the job done on the very next play, and FCS Northwest is going to take a 7-0 lead. Alright, so the first possession went absolutely wrong. We're going to try to get things right again with a handoff to Denny Dilkins, who gets 7 yards, as Dilkins is off to a pretty nice start in his Division 1 career. And early on, the game plan is, control the clock as much as possible. That way there's less opportunities for Northwest to score, and therefore gives us a better chance to win the football game, as Bo Hall, he gets a 10-yard gain right there, setting up the 3rd and 1. And we're going to try to power through, get this 3rd and 1, and we barely get it, but we will get the first down, and the drive will stay alive. A couple of plays later, we face another short 3rd and 3, and this time our fullback is going to get the call, and he has a slight convoy upfield, this time going for 11 yards on his first carry, as the Tommies are driving down the field pretty early on. As here's Bo Hall, 2nd and 11, 15-yard catch, another first down. The Tommies are looking fantastic. Gotta love the quarterback connection as they hook up on that reception. A couple of plays later, we get it to our tight end, Patrick Miller, who sets up shop right up the middle for the first down. And then right here, we have a chance to get a touchdown pass, but Adrian Thompson, he drops the ball. Easy touchdown, but luckily we will get in. Oh, thought we were going to get in right there, but we do get stopped. Hopefully we'll get in on the next play. Hopefully I didn't just jinx our Tommies. As now 3rd and goal, going to hand it to Dilkins, and he gets in. Touchdown, Tommies. And we tie this ball game up early on, ladies and gentlemen. Matter of fact, if it wasn't for the interception on the last drive, we would have easily have the lead most likely. So, like how our guys are playing right now, even though we are not nearly as talented as this FCS Northwest team, as sad as it sounds. 2nd and inches though, as the quarterback tries to keep it, and he gets stuffed at the line. a scrimmage. Brian Cook comes from the safety spot, forces a 3rd and 1. But look at this, Cooper, he's able to run down this field. He's at the 10 and he gets tripped up at the 5. So that's really tough to see, as we almost had him. Thought we could maybe get him to trip over his running back or something, but that quite wasn't the case. And instead we have a 1st and goal coming up, but end of the 1st quarter already, and things are looking pretty promising already, as we're tied at 7. But we still have plenty of football left, and there's a 1st and goal that we have to deal with. Quarterback's going to scramble to his left. He gets hit, but is able to get the ball off to David Harris, and FCS Northwest will take the lead again. So coming into our possession once again, Desi Lindsay's going to drop back, gets it to Thompson, who this time will actually make the catch this time around, and it goes for a gain of 8 yards. Nice catch, Thompson. But after a uneventful 2nd and 2, we try to run the keeper, and it does not work out at all, because FCS, they were ready for it, and our line simply did not hold up long enough, and so now they have the ball right back to make this potentially a 2-possession game if we don't step up, as Cooper gets to the outside and he stiffs arm our man to nearly the 1st down marker, which, you know, again, that's really sad to see. Gotta definitely get better with the tackling, because right here had a chance to get into the line, and he's able to break tackle and get many more yards. 1st and 10 for the Predators though, as this time they hand it off to James Stewart, and this time around we do make a nice play, keep it a more modest 5-yard gain on the play, as we try to slow down the FCS advance. However, they get to the outside here, and he has clear daylight, but does get tripped up behind. It's still going to be a 1st and 10 regardless. But can we hold him to a field goal, though? If we have more plays like that, we might be able to do so, as Jeremiah Smith this time, he gets his 1st tackle for a loss, as they now have a long 2nd and 14 coming right up. Going to try to run an end around, and again, those broken tackles, that they're going to certainly kill us, and we definitely have some work to do. But, you know, the team is definitely showing some heart at the very least. That's very good to see. That might bode well as we go in through the rest of the schedule. However, right here, we get another stop at the goal line, and we have a 3rd and goal coming up, 1 play away from potentially getting the goal line stand. However, this time around, Michael Cooper is able to will himself into the end zone again, and now it's 21-7 with less than 3 minutes left in the 1st half. But we're certainly not done yet. We're going to go back to the read option, hope things go well, and again, we just can't hold the blocks. -4 yards there, and then now we have a long 3rd and 15, going to try to get upfield, but the Northwest is too fast, and we have to punt it away once again. So that's really tough to see right there, as now FCS once again, they have a chance to come right back and put some more points on the board before the end of the 1st half here, as now Michael Cooper, he gets outside the pocket, he scrambles upfield, is able to go right down the middle for a gain of 12. Just so many holes that we are leaving for this team, making it too easy. We definitely have to stiffen up, and that's going to be the key for us. Can we get stops and give our offense an opportunity to get back into this game? Right now, I am honestly not too sure if we can get a stop, as right here Michael Cooper goes up the middle and this time gets it to David Harris, who does get a nice reception for 15 yards, doubling their passing stats thus far in today's game. But on the next play though, he throws behind the receiver, and that's the first incompletion that we force, even though he had nothing to do with it. Next play though, Michael Cooper's going to try to scramble again, and this time he gets bottled up. It's on the ground, and we get the ball. The very first turnover of the Predators for the St. Thomas history in Division 1. It happens on this field, and we don't have to wait long, as it's only the very first game. And we have the opportunity to make this a one-possession game. However, those hopes and dreams get crushed because they review it. And, of course, they reverse the call. However, on the next play, though, it looks like there was a little glitch because one of the linemen came in at quarterback and it's incompletion, which means they do kick the field goal and do go up. They are down 24-7, but definitely could have been a little worse if they actually had their real quarterback in there. But hey, you know, it's fine. It's totally fine. As now we come in here in the second half. They elected to kick in the first, so now they get the ball to start this second half. And first big play, another quarterback scramble up the middle and add the face mask, and now all of a sudden they are in St. Thomas territory once again. Definitely not looking good for our boys as they continue to gash our defense. They already have almost 200 yards rushing. Ouch. Next play though, James Stewart, he's going to run it up the right hand side, and he's also going to find plenty of running room as our defense simply does not have any answers right now for this rushing attack. And of course, because we don't have answers, they find another easy route into the end zone. Another touchdown for the Predators. But hey, our offense, we sure as heck aren't going to give up. We just got to get something going here as Bo Hall goes deep and he gets it. Bo Hall able to make an amazing catch. And that might be our longest play of the day. So that's awesome. That actually is really encouraging to see. What a spec catch. But hopefully that actually turns into something later on as we throw to Bo Hall again. And he makes another catch up the middle and brings it down inside the 10-yard line. First down, Tommies. So it's time for us to execute here. Can we get a second offensive touchdown? We're going to try to run the screen, and of course, doesn't really work. Lose a yard there. Then second and goal, going to try to run it up the middle with Dilkins. Do get back to the original line of scrimmage, and then some more. And now we're inside the 5. And we're going to try to continue to run it in the end zone here as Dilkins tries to follow the blockers, but he's going to be a few yards short. And, you know, we're going to have to settle for the field goal because I don't trust our rushing attack right now. We do get some points on the board. So this is 10 more points than what I thought we were going to get, which, hey, I'm totally cool with that. Big question, though, is can we get a stop, or at least instead of forcing a touchdown, maybe we can force them to like a field goal or something. Even that, you know, those small little things, I would deeply appreciate that. But now they are back in Predator territory, and they run a screen right behind us, and we are bamboozled as they get behind our defense and get 20 yards off of the screen. We get sucked in, got our eyes wide open by the opportunity to sack the quarterback. Didn't realize what was going on behind us though, and they were able to get some big yards off of that as James Stewart gets a nice carry. Next play though, 2nd and 5, and it's going to go to Uzilius Harris, who gets to the outside. He stiff arms a man to the ground, but our defensive lineman gets behind him and brings him down from behind. So we stop him from getting into the end zone for right now. However, Michael Cooper, is going to finish the job himself, and it's looking pretty ugly. We are down 38-10. Oof. But hey, maybe we can get some more points on the board. Found a little momentum, but however, Desi Lindsay gets crushed by multiple linemen, and now we face a long 2nd and 20. But we're going to try to get it to Bo Hall again, and it's nearly picked off. But also, you know, Bo Hall, he nearly got his hands on that ball now. You know, we might have a special little receiver there for a guy that's meant to play quarterback, as we get a free and out and have to punt it away. But hey, it's totally fine though. It's all good in the hood. We just, you know, like I said, just need to get a stop. That would be really cool right about now, but not sure if we're going to get that. However, we're always stopping the scrambles a little bit better. So, you know, that's great. However, run up the middle to McNeil. Pretty sure this is the backup running back, because I haven't seen him all day today. He still gets 12 on us regardless. And then right here, Michael Cooper, he's going to spin his way down and is able to trip himself into the end zone. And it's another touchdown, and it is just not looking good for the home team whatsoever, as we're down by 35 to an FCS school. Never thought I would say that. I always say those words in the same sentence, but it's all good. It's whatever. Do get a nice catch there, and we're gonna try to run the no huddle, get some more yards. Gonna get it to Adrian Thompson, and he drops it again. Oh my goodness, that's at least the third drop from our receivers today. It's just absolutely killing us. We would be doing so good, or at least so much better, if we are just able to make those catches. But we're going into the final quarter of play. However, we're down by 35, but we'll at least we'll keep our stars in here. A, because we don't have depth, and B, still good game experience for our guys. So maybe we could turn something out of nothing. Probably am not going to win at this point, but we can always get some yards and another drop pass. It's killing me, Smalls, with these drop passes. But you know, now FCS, the Northwest Predators, they have the ball back, but we do get them to a 39, so we might get our long coveted stop. But then, of course, the tight end gets wide open and gets 36 yards. Yeah, this is gonna be a really long season, ladies and gentlemen. But at least they're dropping the ball too. Hey, we have another chance to get the ball back here and maybe get a stop. And hey, we get a stop. Let's go. So we get a field goal out of that. But hey, at least we didn't allow a touchdown. So that's really nice to see. Just gotta get some points on our own, as Adrian Thompson has an opportunity to make the catch. That's simply not going to happen. On the 2nd and 10, though, Desi Lindsey, he's going to drop back. He's going to try to get the Bo Hall and overthrows everybody. Desi Lindsey, not known for his arm, so I figured he would be more likely to underthrow guys than to overthrow people. But hey, what do I know? But next play, though, he does have a boneheaded mistake. Throws it right to the corner. Was trying to throw it away, but with that throw in the run and with 58 accuracy, easy interception for the defender, as now they have a chance to punch it in from, you know, really close actually, and hopefully we can get something going, because the first couple plays right here we actually hold them up, so maybe we can hold them to a field goal instead, as now they face this 3rd and goal inside the 5. Looking to make a goal line stand here, at least have some semblance of pride. But look at that, they get to the end zone, and this is gonna be a long season. I don't know what got into me as we try to get it to Bo Hall, but it's an inaccurate throw. Once again, our offense is stone cold, like the receivers' hands for some of these guys that we're trying to throw the ball to. Which means we have another 3rd and 10. And once again, Desi Lindsey, he's going deep to McKenzie, but he doesn't get enough arm into it. And that's going to end it here. They do add a field goal, and we lose this game by a final score of 58-10. We do get some points on the board, but we do have a lot of work left to do over the course of this first season. Oh, that was still a pretty extremely tough game to watch, as we take this L against FCS Northwest. But let's take a look at the player stats, see how our players did in their first stint in Division I football. So starting with our quarterback, Desi Lindsey, he struggled today. 11 for 27, 142 yards, and 3 interceptions. Granted, 2 of those did come in crunch time. One of them was a really bad one in particular, but 40% completion percentage against an FCS team, that's pretty tough to do. So we got some work to do there. Rushing, we were led by Denny Dilkins, who had our only touchdown for us on the day back in the first quarter. Desi Lindsay and Michael Coley, however, both combined for -7 yards outside of Dilkins. We did have a bright spot at receiver though. Bo Hall led us today with 5 catches for 106 yards. Didn't lead to any touchdowns, but he only had 1 drop, and he had the longest play for us today at 37 yards. Blocking was surprisingly pretty good. We only had 1 sack allowed from Tomas Crown, allowed the only sack today. And then our defense, there wasn't a lot of defense going around, but we were led by Jeff Arnold, the true freshman out of Denison, Texas, with 8 total sacks today. And then we had tackles for a loss from Aaron Moore, Michael Edwards, Zach Bryant, Brian Cook, and Jeremiah Smith. Didn't have anything else, but these guys did play a half-decent job out there on defense. The few bright spots that were on the defensive end. Some leftover experience from signing day. That was when I created the new coach in order to try my best to set up this dynasty. We'll take what we can get, but we're level 2 now, and as much as I want to put in the game management to help our guys out on the field as much as possible, I think we're going to go ahead and put it into scouting so that we can get a better idea of what few guys are interested in St. Thomas, what their potential could be going forward. This episode, we will be remaining at home, but this time we're welcoming a far better team in the Utah State Aggies, who not only are 2-0, but they did beat ranked Utah earlier this year. So we definitely have our workout cut for us in this season, but you never know in this wild thing called college football. Anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you leave a like, and if you're brand new to the channel as well, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. Until then, I'll see you guys next time, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care.